Hey, guys.
Hey, Max.
Hello,
Hi.
Steven.
It's Richard.
Hello, Richard.
And
Hello,
Adam.
Hi, Max.
Adam.
Hey.
Is that everybody?
I think that's
I
everybody.
Are we all here?
Let me count.
So-
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, all of us here.
Okay, good. I couldn't count that high.
You know what? You know who also can't count very high? A moron.
That's true.
And that's why we're here. Because this is August 2021 Morons.
Yay.
Microphones and morons.
Microphones, even microphones and morons.
Which is how we are audible right now.
Mm.
I'm very tired tonight, so I apologize in advance for my behavior.
Never apologize. However, there
Yes.
are 6 people that I will have to apologize to. These would be our lovely, lovely patrons.
Ooh.
We'll start at the top of the list that was given to me. Patrick T. Arsenault. Corey, going to butcher this last name and let us know how it's spelt, and we'll get it right next month. Fouch.
How it's spelled. It's spelled
Yeah.
in front of you.
Let us know how it's spelled.
Pronounce. This is a morons, all right? We're operating on like 20% brain power.
Why don't you just read Corey and then spell his last name out? And then you can
Anyway, I don't have a last name, but the artist formerly known as Nick, Adeline Buchanan.
Nick is mead.
Oh, okay.
I'm just throwing
Nick
that
B,
out there.
Thank you, Nick B. I'm reading from the list.
Corey is AO.
Nicholas Rodriguez and Nari Kwok. Please let us know if we're pronouncing that incorrectly. And if you enjoyed us pronouncing it incorrectly, I will continue to do so.
And thank
I
you,
like it
Max,
when
for
people
taking that
mispronounce
bullet.
my name.
But in all seriousness, thank you guys so much for supporting us. We greatly appreciate it. It does gangbusters for us to make cool and fun new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which there's a lot of recently.
Mm-hmm. And how?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Season 3 just dropped.
So excited getting people like seeing our stuff again. Like it's been so long since we recorded this stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. It has. It's been so long since we recorded a Morons
Morons,
episode.
yeah. Because
We record
April.
them in shortly before they come out.
Mhm.
So we always have to catch up on the episodes ourselves. And now that we're so far ahead, it's
Well, I mean,
we're
geez,
actually
when
like,
did-
oh yeah, we remember when we did that.
When did we actually record the episodes from
in
this
some
month?
cases, we
Like,
don't remember.
Before we were done
I mean,
releasing
what?
Season 2.
it had to have been what, like March, April?
Yeah. We started
Yeah.
recording Season 3 in March, I think.
It's like, wow, that's so crazy.
Yeah,
Like
that
straight
was-
up, like we're almost to like a half a year since we recorded these episodes.
Yeah. We're recording Season 4.
Yes, we are.
Just to put that out there,
Currently.
we are that
Yeah.
far ahead right now.
Spoilers, we lived.
I
Well,
didn't say y'all were using the
At
same
least
characters.
most of us.
Yeah, I didn't say anything
No,
about
he said
characters.
we lived.
Yes,
He's talking
yes.
about
We
Steve,
the
Max,
players.
Yes.
Richard, Adam. All of us are still here.
Actually, this is a
Spoiler-
legitimately
spoiler
recorded message that I've already done and
Yeah.
guessed all your responses.
This is a postpartum moron. It's being released by our families.
Okay, so we're going to be covering episodes 117 to 125, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. That is all the episodes that are out as of when people are listening.
Okay,
Well,
so
whenever this comes out, I don't know when they're listening.
Yeah. Yeah, when this comes out, yeah.
They're listening after we record this.
this is
They're
true.
listening immediately after they record
This is true. We're not that good where we could do it like the day after. That would be amazing.
Yes.
That would
So
be
we
amazing.
start the beginning of season 3 with a quick debrief of the events of season 2 with Sarah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, like all the stuff that we didn't talk to her explicitly at the end of season 2,
Mm-hmm.
we talked to her in like super quick montage. Like, oh yeah, I told Sarah about the trapezohedron and gave it to her, and she's like, yes,
And
thank
I
you.
proceeded to get it wrong again.
Yes, you did.
Dodecahedron. I think that's what you're
Yeah, I
saying.
think so. Yeah.
That was the real reason I got rid of that item, because like I never remember what it was
Yeah.
and didn't bother to write it down again.
That's okay. It's gone now. You don't need that.
Yeah. And then we kind of went around and looked at places. Actually, no, we looked at some places that have been changed. So one that was changed was we found out that the seal room has been changed. It's no longer oppressively red and evil and littered with dead bodies.
Yes.
That is in fact it contains the portal machine.
Yes, and it's white again.
And it's
in
white
its
again.
natural state. They bleached it while we were gone.
After mopping.
I mean, really, I kind of figured it was a natural brunette, but shows what I know.
Nature is healing. The room is white again.
The room isn't blood red anymore. Now it's just furry brown.
Great big bushy beard.
Weird.
Crusty jugglers.
So we kind of basically start our downtime of, stuff we want to do before the next big thing happens.
Yeah.
Alistair says that he would like to do some sleeping and possible some reading and some catching up with Evangeline, because now that he has Evangeline and is taking full advantage of it and muscling in on Shadow's turf.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
Yeah, she's
Alistair still at least mentioned. I mean, it's not like he's trying to out and out replace Shadow. Like he's still trying to get them together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was helping her.
Yeah, because it's good for Anne Alistair to have Anne Evangeline.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're like,
But yeah. How about that though? Alistair
Peas and
increased
carrots.
his peas and carrots. Yes,
they go get
but
peas and carrots.
Alistair managed to expand his downtime activities to 3 things now instead of just 2.
Yes, you are becoming quite the oh god, oh my brain is really not
Renaissance
great.
man.
Yeah, Renaissance
cat.
man. There you go, Renaissance cat.
Renaissance.
Yes, exactly. A polyglot, if you will.
We find out that Evangeline's building a new sort of portal device thingy in the seal room,
And not a shoddily put together thing, like much more developed.
Yeah. Yes, less ramshackle.
Ramshackle, that's a good one.
It is a good one. Yeah, so that wasn't that. And Alistair got his new Tulsa body part, and he described what it did, but I forgot what it was, so that's why it's not in the notes.
He can. The description was that he can
I wrote it.
change things about other people. He was very vague about it. I do remember that.
It was very vague, but I guess it's a little more along the lines of make it so that things that he didn't want happen not happen.
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's what I said. I said, let's him reverse something or something. I don't know. Like that's what I said in my notes.
It's the words I don't know were on the docket.
Yeah. I don't know. Just,
Let's him reverse something
It does
someone
stuff.
else does or something, comma, I don't know.
You should have
I
been
don't
like, dude, it's magic or something. I don't know.
I can't keep track of all his magic crap.
Mm-hmm.
and it
I
was
got my own stuff going on.
and it was also technically an item that he already had. It was just fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were just describing it.
It was the body of Tulsa.
Eliana repaired it.
Yes.
What?
yes, that's
Okay.
right.
Okay. So, do we know what specifically which part it is?
It's the body.
It's the body.
It's the
Just
body.
the body. Okay.
Yeah, there's like the body and the eye and the
Eyes.
pinky and all sorts
well,
of stuff.
so far, Alistair has the arm, the body, and the eye.
The toe bean of Tulsa.
Oh, God. The hemorrhoid.
The hemorrhoid.
I am Tulsia's
the
colon.
worms
I
of
get
Tulsa.
cancer. I kill Tulsia.
I don't want to know what that does to Alistair when he merges it.
It's very uncomfortable and irritable.
Yeah. But Victor went to see Gimbal and Brackett to get his weapons upgraded if possible. And like, hey, is there anything else neat? And the Gimbal and Brackett just made his crap magic that wasn't magic.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they really could do, which is
Shurikens are
better
magic.
than nothing.
Yeah.
The shurikens are magic. The useful shurikens.
You're 30 or 29 or whatever you got
Yeah.
now.
They've been used, but it's very situational that they're beneficial.
Hey, style is an ever changing thing.
Yes.
Sometimes you're warranted to use shurikens and to
the shurikens are more
style.
for style. That's all they're
Yeah.
for. They're not actual weapons anymore. Now they're just style points.
Or
It'd be cool if you could incorporate like a Devil May Cry style meter into your monk combat. That would be really cool.
Up to the DM or
I know it hasn't
GM or
come
whatever we call
into an episode yet, but monkey stars.
Oh.
Don't worry about that. Forget all about that, people.
Yeah. That is.
that's all we're
later.
gonna say.
Yeah, that's all. That's it. That's it.
But yeah, Victor also goes and sort of like he felt bad for Nihilus Creel because he had, he was the only one that didn't make it out with any, without it. He's the only one that really had a problem. And so he went to go visit him with Gerbo and decided to start bringing him food and stuff like that. And he also talked with Gerbo a little bit, showed Gerbo the wraps and just got a physical. And he visited the danger room with all sorts of fun activities.
Yes, we do that. You know what? That danger room's going to get a lot of use.
Yep.
Whole lot
Very
of use.
important.
Very important.
Oh, and he visited the Stouthearts, and the Stouthearts can make him meat that's not actually people, but it does the same thing without horrible memories. So Victor feels just a little bit more human now.
And then we had a discussion about what it would be like to combine multiple races into some sort of orc stuffed in an elf, stuffed in a human, stuffed in a
Yes.
gnome, turducken style.
A
Yes, we
cannibal
did.
turducken.
Yes. Good times.
Yeah, and then what was the other thing we were talking about? It was how you would experience such a thing.
Oh,
And then-
yeah.
And then it was then we crossed some dangerous territory of it being similar to like taking drugs. They're like, no, not like that.
Victor's not about that life.
No, you did. So something that I thought was interesting is the stout heart meals. We need to come up with some sort of name for that. Like,
Hungry man.
no. Instead of stovers is toshers. It's just got Tosher doing a thumbs up on the front of it.
Oh God.
Instead of hungry man, it's tasty man.
Tasty man. Oh, that's good.
And then Julian
It's
had his own
tasty.
episode.
Yes.
Victor had his own episode in season 2, I think, or season 1, one of them. And now Julian gets his very own episode.
I had an episode to do my RP in which I don't say things good. I went to Gimbal and Brackett and talked about getting new armaments for the mech suit that I have never used yet. I wanted some sort of claw to do like melee stuff. But it was being worked on, so I couldn't really get it quite yet. And then wanted to figure out if they could help me to maybe attach the lightning gun. They really didn't know how that could be done, and they said they gave me this broken wreck of a gun, and I was just like, maybe you could use this to figure out how to set up your lightning gun. And we're like, okay,
We've got this broken stuff.
thank you for giving me some broken crap. Go to the armory to get a new weapon, leave with broken nonsense.
Yes.
And then I made a quip Brackett losing his head.
Although maybe they just thought that broken stuff was more your style.
Yeah.
Yes. Victor's style is cool, sleek shurikens, and your style is pile of crap.
Pile of crap. I don't like their perception of my style one bit.
He only had one futuristic weapon,
episode, but it was just you, and it was boring, so I skipped most of it.
I talked to Gimbal and Brackett at length.
Yes,
about the different suit modes and the very flavorful names, because Julian is a good old boy and has to come up with country names for everything.
Bobcat,
Bullhorn, Hellcat. Tell you what. So talk about all that stuff, and then I speak with Verse Bar, and they're basically telling me that having really difficulties with the mech suit and trying to get the lightning gun and stuff like that to work, but Sarah's got a line on maybe a place that we can go to find some new stuff that'll make it work. And I'm like, okay, cool. Is this like a now thing? And it's like, well, whenever you're free. And I didn't have anything else to do, or rather I was like, I want the mech suit to be cool, so I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah. Pretty much went immediately. It's like, wait, this will make my suit cooler. Okay, bye.
So I visit, I go to the seal room, and then just asking about how this, portal's gonna work, and they're like, well, you use your knowledge of how you were able to gain knowledge of other dimensions and worlds and stuff. Which
just do that.
If listeners remember, when I did that, I'd stuck my beak hand into a blood portal and then saw the cosmos. Like
as you do. We've all been there.
Hey man, what you do on your Saturday is your own business. But
we're going to talk about that.
we don't talk. So. Julian wants to hide the fact that he has the beak hand at all possible. So I basically lie and say, oh, well, I reached my hand out and then I was able to tap into the unknown and see a bunch of weird, cool shit.
So it was just magic and stuff.
It was just magic and stuff. It's complicated.
I can do that. Who knows why?
Excuse me. At this time, I believe I am a level... I don't even remember what level I am. 8 or 9 artificer.
9,
I can do 9, stuff,
I think.
Okay,
yeah,
9.
Yeah.
I think you were 9 at this point.
Yeah, 9 sounds about right.
I believe we are.
Yeah, it's D&D.
Because we're the same level we leveled up just before the Pallid Mask fight.
That's right.
Because we did not level up after the fight.
No, which is weird, but that's fine. So I reach beak hand into the machine, and then Adam does this really cool explanation of me like floating, suspended into this crazy space, and then a 3-dimensional iPad tablet of you can connect the dots to where you want to go. To which I was like, after re-listening to it, I was like, man, I just want that. That sounds like the coolest shit ever.
No, they've got like that Google Earth VR stuff. You could do that.
Well, I mean, stuff that exists that I can have. Well, you're talking about Google Glass, or you're talking about something different?
No, they have VR. They have Google Earth for VR headsets, so you can put it on and like zoom through the Google Earth stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw a YouTube video about it.
Cool. I mean, check that out. That does sound cool. But I want that for like, I don't know, everything.
The multiverse.
I want that for Google Maps, so I could see like how much of a shit show it is driving down 77 that day or something.
Yeah, it's not. Google Maps isn't live the last time I checked.
No, but I want it to be. This is my fantasy, Steven. It's my fantasy.
Thought this was Adam's fantasy.
Is it?
Well, he made it up.
Adam, make me cooler. It's your fantasy. You can make it happen.
We're all figments of Adam's imagination. This is just Adam doing the voices.
That's intense, yo.
So I lock on to a futuristic, or at least I attempt to lock onto a futuristic place, and I see it, but I also see a foreboding tower, which didn't end well the last time we came across a foreboding tower.
No, our experience with towers is very poor.
Yes. But we
Also
basically,
very limited.
I dialed into that feeling, which I wasn't really comfortable with, and then we were locked in and ready to go. And
What did you say, Richard?
as soon as that happened, I was shocked back and fell out of my chair, which was very embarrassing.
No, I had just said it was very limited because like we haven't really dealt with many towers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, at the point we're talking about, like pretty much the one, and then however many he saw in the portal.
Yeah.
We
We were on the roof of the one building in season 1 for a minute. That's where we went in the portal with Tanasha.
Yeah, but it wasn't really like a tower, though.
But, I mean,
Ulthar.
it was described as a hospital, so I'm thinking more like
Yeah, that
sprawling, like 2 stories, maybe 3.
Yeah, it was-
big, like all
that
we
was
know
only
is-
2 stories.
No, I was talking about when we had to go up
Yeah,
the
yeah,
stairs
yeah,
to
yeah.
and we.
Oh, that was
blasted
just an
Mario and Luigi.
apartment building.
Yeah,
That was just
you're talking about
up
that,
the stairs to help Mario and Luigi move the couch.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't a tower.
Yeah,
that
I was thinking more like low-rise apartments, like maybe 5 stories.
Yeah.
It's a tower in Darkwell.
All we know is tower bad, basement bad.
Yes.
I don't think
go
it was
too
so
far
bad at the
up
top
or
of
down.
the apartment buildings.
Never any extremes.
Yes.
Ground floor is best floor confirmed.
Yes.
So that's the end of my horrible
The museum was
episode.
ground floor. Just throwing that out there. Museum was ground floor.
Later
I don't know.
We have a terrible back and forth between Sarah and
but it was also at the bottom of the
about
ocean.
where the floors are.
Not to mention, I feel like with Julian, even if it was an alternate Julian, it probably was at the ground floor, but there was probably a massive stairway that like led up to the building, so it was like on a raised platform.
Okay,
Like I feel like
okay,
I feel like that's a Julian thing there.
like a large balcony thing or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that?
Think like what is it? The Philadelphia like art museum,
Oh, okay.
like the one in Rocky where he's running up the stairs, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I've
got
seen him
you.
There
run
you
up the
go, yeah.
stairs.
Like,
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm imagining. Something like that. Just a
Yeah.
bunch of stairs leading up to it.
okay, yeah. Mm.
It's like a pyramid with a room.
Kind of
at the top.
ironic in hindsight.
Sorry, sorry. I just had to throw it out there that the ground floor is not safe in y'all's history either.
We're just not safe.
We're never safe.
Inside, outside.
That's the theme of the podcast, to be fair.
Yeah.
We're never
Yes.
safe.
We're
The
never
Not Safe podcast, yes.
The only safe place is in the library.
And the shower.
I don't know. Victor
I
didn't
don't
feel
know.
very safe the first night with the raps when he was in the shower.
Yeah, Victor was crying in the shower
Yeah.
in the
Just
fetus in the
sobbing.
fetal position.
Oh, God. I forgot about that.
with
imagery.
creepy flesh wraps just writhing on top of him.
I'm a monster.
Really makes that scene from Ace Ventura even creepier.
Oh,
And then we have a discussion about how I would be able to get out of the wheelchair and into the mech suit, and then talked about the logistics of putting a mech suit into a bag of holding, but
Yes.
me being able to get the mech suit out of the bag of holding, which me being in the wheelchair.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It
yeah,
climbs
totally.
out, like a Mary Poppins bag. It just grabs
Yes.
the side and it pulls itself up.
Exactly.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. It's the mech suit.
That's the activation code.
Yeah, and then
He
like,
gets into the suit all dramatically by like skydiving in with an umbrella.
That would be cool. There's probably a magic item I could find somewhere to make a magic umbrella, and now I'm gonna have to do that.
Well, there is a
Well,
magic
you
you could
already
buy
know
one
about
for
it.
$5
Magic
million. Credits. You could buy an umbrella.
Wait, it was 2 million before.
2
It went
million.
up?
2 million.
What?
It's 2 million. I listened to it earlier today. It's 2 million.
2 billion.
Look
I
at
keep
that
forgetting how much
inflation.
it is.
Yeah, the economy in Dark City is terrible.
Yeah,
It is.
Speaking of Dark
it's,
City.
Yeah, it totally is terrible.
we did.
So
We
volatile.
did go to Dark City.
Mhm.
After the elevator conversation.
Hashtag
Where-
future stank.
Yeah. The conversation where Julian revealed that he couldn't do as much doctoring anymore.
Yep.
He lost all the chemical knowledge.
After making the subclass change to mech pilot, I have to forego all of the alchemy stuff, which it's a bummer, but as you will see later on, gets way better. Way
Yeah.
better.
It's
It does.
fine. Who needed healing anyway?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, you don't need LMS.
And Victor did
I mean, you
not
still
say
have the
that he
ability
could
to
have
heal.
beaten Julian
If
and
you
gotten
want.
doctor knowledge. He did not say that.
No, you definitely did not say
No,
that, and I was
no.
not offended, disgusted at the notion even.
I said that, and then Adam's like, "No, Victor said that," and I said, "No, he did not."
The Julian Saltine.
And then Alistair pounced on a rat once we were there.
Mhm.
He saw a rat and he
You
got
know.
it.
And then asked
Habits and
Sarah
all.
if she wanted some. She's like, I'm good. Which I really thought
No,
was a
Sarah
really nice
didn't meet with
character
y'all.
moment, because Alistair literally was trying to share something.
Yes,
Yeah.
other than his opinion.
Yes. Or his sleep ability
See, he has character development.
to other cats.
Well, yes, obviously. But
Obviously.
you think he's going to develop for humans?
Ew, gross. So we show up into a whole brand new future world, and show up into a building called Dread Tech Inc. I don't know what that's all about. That sounds vaguely familiar. Anyway.
Yeah, who knows?
It's the building that you saw in the previous episode.
Yeah, that's what it is.
When you looked in the portal. That's why it seems familiar.
Has
You were
no other
you were very
references
concerned
whatsoever.
about it.
Yeah.
You were very concerned about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, he
Before
was
you knew what it
concerned
was.
about the other building.
Yeah. Well,
This
I
was
So he was
just
worried
a-
about both.
I was concerned
Oh,
that we
okay.
were in the building that I saw in the vision as spooky scary, but that wasn't
yeah.
the case.
No, you were in rundown nothing building.
Mm-hmm. Which is I'm cool with that. Cool
Yeah.
with that. Let me go
Yeah.
outside. It was Adam described it as like an acrid, pissy city smell, which I called future stank.
Yeah, he said
Um,
it smells awful
TM.
and wonderful at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I imagine that
You could
Adam
smell all
just
the
smelled like
food.
pee and street food.
Yes. So
Yeah.
there's a homeless dude just peeing in a corner, but also next to him was a nice halal cart.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
And we're kind of just taken aback by how incredibly different and how very tall all the buildings are, and everyone with crazy future stuff and neon hair and craziness.
And who knows
Teacher.
how many eldritch horrors are at the top of those buildings.
Because that's what
right.
they all are.
That's all towers
yeah.
are. The towers are just storage facilities for horror.
They're nests. They're like birds.
Oh, their basements have to be huge.
Oh
Yes.
gosh, no,
jeez.
not the basement.
I didn't even think
So
about the
actually
basements. No.
That's what it is. Like it's the one. So it's the drawings where you see like the little cute mole or tree thing, whatever, and then underneath in ground as like a cutaway shot, it's just like this horrible, evil, gigantic eldritch abomination thing.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
that. Only
kinda
the
like an
top is
anglerfish
also
kind of idea.
giant, horrible
Also,
evil.
it's also terrible. and
There's just
horrible.
more horrible evil underneath that you didn't notice.
Oh god. I'm what if I'm trying to think of like what if the buildings came to life and like started attacking us? How
Oh, they
horrendous
might.
that
We
would
don't
be.
know. We haven't finished up this
We
arc
haven't
yet.
finished the season yet. We don't know
So
yet.
the buildings could be, eldritch transformers. You guys don't know.
Who
All right,
knows?
Adam, start writing this down for Dread Tech.
We're almost
and then-
done recording
and then
that.
Nitz showed up.
Yeah.
With his
Yeah.
van.
Well, no. Well, no, yeah, Nitz was, hanging out, peace in the spot in his van, his cool ass van.
Mhm.
Nitz and Blip, played by the guest for this season, or the first guest for this season, Nico.
Nitz and Blip.
Nitz and Blip.
Hi, Nico.
Hi, Nico.
Look, we're speaking directly to you. One person is getting spoken to right now, not the rest of you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Ow.
Talk
Anyway.
about breaking the
Anyway.
fourth wall.
We're waiting.
So we, he get a little bit of his, backstory. He was, so
He's a
I
mechanic.
He didn't get his backstory
he was
yet.
the mechanic, and then he was there. His fixer told him to go there, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He told him to look for a device that their enemy placed.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
a rival corporation.
It's sentence 2 on that episode description.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Oh, I haven't got to that part. Damn it! That was written the first part. Okay,
That's
well, let
why
me
we
read
have
through the whole
notes.
thing before I start speaking.
But yeah, so
then-
he goes there, and then there's an explosion.
A
And he's
horrible
like,
explosion.
Yeah, oh no, I've got to go check it out. And we also hear the explosion. It's right across the street from us,
Mhm.
because horrible tragedy follows us wherever we go. Sometimes it
Yes.
gets
Well-
there just before we get there. It's like waiting.
I was going to say, in this case, it feels like we're following horrible tragedy.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that we didn't initially get blamed for it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just convenient like that,
Mm.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's totally not convenient that, we and the guest both end up really close to the same explosion.
Well, that's how stories work. It's serendipity and stuff.
That is, it's serendipity and stuff. That's what it is.
I mean, we just
I
did it
guess
so
you
the
don't
podcast
think
could
about
happen.
serendipity when you think about our show, but there's some serendipitous things.
Some things just kind of play out like that.
It's such a friendly sounding word for something so
It is.
horrible.
It's a really good word, serendipitous.
Yes.
Serendipity and stuff, comma, I don't know.
I don't know. It's magic and serendipity and stuff. I don't know.
Yes.
But then there's a large explosion in a parking garage, inside the parking garage, not on top of the parking garage, as we
Yes.
discussed.
Inside. Yes.
And we go over towards the explosion, and I notice Nitz, and was initially like, oh, that person's suspicious, and then got the description of Nitz being a cool elf with a weird looking beanie and definitely a mechanic, and then I was like, oh, mechanics can do no harm. That person, all suspicion has been erased. That's a
Yes.
cool dude. That's a rad lad.
I will point
he
out
had a
half
drone.
He's
elf.
half elf.
Half elf, yes, half elf.
And he had a drone.
Yes,
Yes.
he had a drone.
He had a little robot buddy.
Robot.
And then the drone proceeded to go around and inject people with mysterious healing goo that were injured.
Yes. Well, you've never injected anything into anyone before, so.
It's not important. It's not important at all.
Max became Julian for just a moment.
Wait, what? I blacked out there. But yeah, so yeah, everyone's just running and screaming from this explosion, and we take notice of, hey, this person's not running away. This person's going around helping people.
That's
Just-
what we were instructed to find.
Potentially the kind of person we're looking for. So we watch from afar Nitz's career with great interest.
Yes,
we
from so far away.
We go in and kind of see what's happening. And there's some weirdness going on in the car. There's like people screaming. So I go up to kind of assist, and the screaming either ceases or transforms into horrible people melting, which is
Yeah, the
gross
screaming
and
never
horrifying.
stopped. screaming never stopped. It just got more gurgly.
It got gurgly, yes.
You kind of get used to it after a
It
while.
got more horrid and liquidy.
Yeah.
It got less scared sounding and more upset.
Yeah, it was the screaming woes of a sockwood.
Imagine a scream of terror transforming into a gurgly scream of, like offense. I'd forgotten. I was going to use a different word and I forgot what it was. Of serendipity.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I meant to say.
Such a versatile word.
Maliciousness. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Malicious intent. And so I back off horrified from that. Nitz asked me what color the weird blob-like monster is, which I thought was a little confusing at the time. And I yell, it's horrifically no. I said it was what was the exact words? Oppressively green. And then Victor, you just snuck up behind Nitz.
He was holding a cool portable TV.
He did.
What
Like,
was
are you
Victor
looking
supposed
at?
to do?
He just scared the living
What are you
crap
looking
out-
at?
Not a living crap out of Nico, but startled Nico.
I startled Nitz.
Nitz.
Although speaking of startling Nico, just to back up just a second, it was entirely way too fun watching Nico's face, like while Julian was describing the mech.
Yeah.
His
Oh, yeah,
face
'cause, like-
lit up in
Yeah.
excitement. It was glorious.
So I don't know. You basically didn't tell anything about like the events that happened when
No.
Nitz showed up, right, Adam? Like he had no idea
because
this happened.
we hadn't finished releasing season 2 yet when we were playing, so it was definitely like some reveals of things that happened.
That was some live take and excitement, and
Yeah.
that was you know what it was positively received, and I was happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
'Cause otherwise,
jaw
if
just
it-
completely dropped, just open, smiling with his mouth.
Yeah, no, he
Wide
lit up.
open.
It was kind of it was adorable.
I don't know if it would have been funnier if he had sort of, just like sort of sunken down and like,
Don't say that.
unimpressed depression, just like, oh wow.
Like, oh, he's got a
Anyway.
mech now.
I liked the
Whatever.
oh man. Is he wearing his mask at least?
Is he killing people?
Does he still have a horrible
is he
twisted
burning
past?
buildings
Is he
down
failing
again?
all of his spells?
So
I hate it when they change characters.
go back. We're gonna do a Patreon poll. Max has to redo his character.
No, I think the character change was awesome.
Unsatisfactory. We're re-recording the last half of season 2.
Did you make a poll? How do you feel on a scale from extremely dissatisfied to very satisfied? How would you rate Julian's progression? Let's send a poll out and get the data.
Speaking of dissatisfied, watchbugsdie.com.
Watchbugsdie.com. I was
Boy,
almost
that is so
disappointed that you
dissatisfying.
revealed that in one of the outros, Adam. You
I had
told
already
us not
revealed it
to.
on somebody else's
yeah,
show.
no, we didn't say a word.
Oh, I know.
That was-
I've been
It's
having
because
fun
he
with
wanted
it.
to.
I told like one person, maybe one person.
Yes.
I've
For
been
the record,
having fun
I
with
did
it.
meme that into existence.
It's true.
Yes.
Kids don't-
I literally created a URL out of sheer will.
turn your memes into dreams.
Yes.
I was buying the Dread Tech.
Dreamthememe.com.
I was buying the Dread Tech domain, and then I was like, "What the hell? Let's check it out. Let's see if it's still available." Watchbugsdie.com, and it was there, so I was like, I'll just buy 2."
Meme the dream.
Okay,
Or
so
dream the meme. Dream
you
the
said
meme.
that, and I created it in my mind. What if there's a memes lens cat?
A memesland cat.
Yes.
Memethedream.com. Let's see
Are
here.
you looking?
Oh, we're having trouble finding that site. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
man. Or we
I
could be
kind of.
like, Dave Austrie from New Blood, who just creates like wild URLs for all of his video
We're gonna
games
have,
to
like-
buy.
honestly,
like a
I
dozen
made a.
URLs that lead to our website
That would
by
be
the time
awesome.
I'm done.
Well, that's like 100 years rickandmorty.com,
Yes.
like Rick and Morty
Yeah.
foreverandever.com. Like they all go to adultswim.com.
We gotta get rolling on that.
But no, speaking of meme lands cats, we are coming up on that soon.
Meme lens cats.
Because
Wait,
I totally made a character from a meme.
Oh hell yes. which meme is it?
Yes.
We're
I don't
not
know
there
if-
yet. We have to fight the ooze.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We
It's
didn't make
to
an
finish
Ivan
fighting.
ooze joke though.
Oh, we didn't.
No, I thought
We
about
did
it
not.
later, and I was very sad.
Although we did make a Ninja Turtles reference.
yes, we
Yes, we
did
did.
make.
Yes,
we
we did.
make the
We did.
secret of the ooze.
Mhm.
But we did not make Ivan ooze.
God.
But so I'll call that a half success.
yeah, it's fine. We got the reference in there. That's what's important.
Yeah.
And we fight the ooze. I test out a bunch of cool new stuff with the mech suit, and it all went pretty swimmingly, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, like before we even started
Yeah.
the fight, you blew
I blew the smoke away,
smoke away. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which I'm assuming that probably would have been incredibly detrimental. I think that's why I did it.
Yes.
I also
Yeah,
did
that's
it
a good
'cause it
call.
was cool looking.
Well, the people that were in
Yeah.
the smoke turned into ooze. So yes,
Yeah.
So, it's just microphones and ooze, and it's just us going for half an hour twice a week. No one wants to
What if
hear
we all
that.
turned into ooze characters and did an all ooze party?
Hey, new poll. Like, would you like to hear that podcast?
Just
If so,
do, like,
we'll
the
do it.
noises of smacking Gak together over a microphone.
No, Adam
30 to
wouldn't
45
edit it.
minutes every Monday every
Adam
Monday
wouldn't
and
edit
Friday, just
Yeah, just
just for 30
Adam-
minutes.
Adam refused
There's
to do
some
that
pause.
outro where it was just where Victor was like moaning in pain the entire time. He refused. He made me do a different outro.
To be honest, it sounded very sexual.
oh no!
Oh, I
It
didn't
did
know
not.
that Victor was that way.
There's probably a few people who would like be like, "Yeah, this is hot."
No.
I made a note of Nitz had the cool sawed-off shotgun similar to Barham's, and then he loaded cool cryo bullets into it, and I was actually a little pissed off that they just have readily access to cool shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then you shot a lightning bolt from your fingers.
Then
so
I shot a lightning bolt from my
beggars can't
fingers,
be
which is
choosers.
cool. It's true.
Mhm.
Even without the lightning gun, I still have the power of Thor.
Yeah. So many Thor references.
Oh, God.
And Zeus references in Discord. Which, by the way, go to our Discord. Discord's in the description.
Yeah, we having a blast over
yes.
there.
And,
Yeah, we've
and
got
the
our own
website.
Discord now.
Yes, we have many fun channels to talk about all of the cool stuff.
Plus, we have all
And
these secret
Patreon channels, too.
because we're busy
Yeah.
talking about the show. on
Yeah,
them.
yeah. We actually record the Morons using Discord.
What?
Yeah.
Except that one time we used
Huh?
Zoom or whatever.
Oh yeah, we don't talk about those days. That was horrible.
Discord devs,
technical
if you're
difficulty.
listening, please stop changing things to make them break right
Yes.
before we record.
Yeah.
Just never change.
Please.
or more importantly, like let us have multi-channel like actual audio again, like
That would be
multi-channel audio.
Oh, something else too with the whole Patreon thing in our Patreon channels. We do have. We started a new thing this month with the releasing all of the month's episodes on the first of the month.
Yep,
Yeah, for
Yeah,
get a
no.
whole month right there.
Is that for
And
all the tiers?
Patrick,
No.
that's for the $10
That's
tier
for
now.
10-1.
$10 tier. No, yeah. So Patrick.
So
Pa-
if you
Patrick
can't
needs some
wait
company to talk
and
about.
you need that microphone and monsters fix right then and there. You can just front load your entire month with episodes.
it's pretty cool.
And Patrick will have somebody to talk to about it besides us.
Yes.
But don't but we got a spoiler
just
channel,
joking.
so you can throw
Yes.
them all up there with your other tiered brethren.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and that also means that technically speaking, at a $10 tier, you actually get 2 exclusive channels in our Discord.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
just
yeah,
one.
that too.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because there's a
your own
patron
special
channel, and then there's a like super crazy special patron channel. I forget what it's
which
called.
is what you need to change the name of that channel now.
Super crazy special patron channel. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and change it. Y'all continue.
Dash.
I just
Oh yeah, no, please join the Discord. I'm trying to make more moves on interacting on there. It has been quite the hellish couple of months, I think, for all of us
yes,
in terms of work and stuff like that. But I am making strides to hop in there and post dumb stuff and
And
see how
we're-
everyone's doing.
We're looking at different ways to have maybe small community events and stuff like that. So.
Yes. And if you guys questions about anything, whether it's related to the podcast or not, I mean, shoot them over there. We're answering them every now and then. I know Richard and Adam have been on there like gangbusters. So yeah, and we got a little mental support channel. If you're not doing real hot, we can talk about it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty cool place. Cool people.
It is a cool place. It is a safe place.
yes.
Yes,
Unless you're an ooze, in which case you are dead.
that's a secret.
Yes.
Like this ooze right here that just gets this
And
ooze
y'all
gets
made your
rocked.
saves. Every single time y'all made your saves, I
Yes.
could not irradiate you.
So what would that actually do?
We
You
die.
would be irradiated with
No, but, like,
radiation.
what would I don't actually know what radiation does in that.
Is that part of the
particular
Technomancer
setup.
cookbook or whatever it's called?
Yeah, it's in the Technomancer. Yeah, it's like a form of like poisoning kind of thing.
Okay. Is it like harder to get rid of?
Yeah, I think so.
Do I turn into the dude at the end of RoboCop?
You turn into
That guy.
Quado from Total Recall.
Oh, Total Recall. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Total
that's right.
Recall.
You gotta mix
The
it
guy
up.
lands in the toxic dump and he's like,
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah,
he's all melty and gross.
and then he gets his head blown off. Right?
He gets exploded.
Wasn't that what happened? He exploded. Yeah, that's what it was.
Because they shoot him with the giant tank gun thing.
RoboCop.
I love RoboCop so
Yeah, RoboCop is the shit. Beep,
Um,
beep, beep.
I put the boots to an ooze medium style. That was
Yes.
awesome.
Mm-hmm. You splashed it on everybody.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's fine. Everyone lived. It's cool.
No. He didn't splash it on everyone. You said that the boot stopped it from splashing on everyone. The lightning bolt.
Oh,
destroyed
okay.
When he
oozes.
The
when he
lightning-
stepped on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the one that
right.
kind of did a little splash. That was the splash zone.
Because everyone else was
Yeah.
standing closer and got hurt. Or it was like me and Nico, I think. Or
I-
Nitz. Victor.
I
and
But you
did.
Nitz.
made your saves. You made your saves.
I
so
did the
it worked
future
out.
Gallagher on that ooze.
And Alistair used that vampiric touch thing to
Oh, yeah.
shrink an ooze.
That
was
into a
pretty dope.
rock that Victor pocketed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God,
That rock is very
Yeah.
important later.
I couldn't just leave it there. It's fun looking.
Dude,
that's
come
neat.
on. The half of this show is us doing stuff and then forgetting about it. And
I didn't forget about it.
No, that rock is
Or
very
maybe
he
that's just
important.
me.
He didn't forget about it.
That ooze rock got put on my character sheet, and it is currently in my inventory. That could be helpful someday. You don't know. I've
That's
got
true.
a backpack of holding. And
You know what?
We play with varied encumbrance, and I don't bother keeping track of how much my stuff weighs.
No.
I don't have enough for it to matter.
But we survived fight, and then we basically escape because we.
Skip over Victor's cool flourish at the end.
Oh yeah, you did your cool.
Yeah. I killed two
well,
oozes at once and then
the-
flourished
the-
my Dow back into my belt in one swift little
The,
move under
the
my trench
floor
coat.
is yours. Paint the scene again.
Yeah. I just said what I did.
Oh, it was more of a finger paint.
Yeah.
All smooth and stuff. I don't
It was
know.
like a
Then
watercolor,
Adam tried
but
pulling
I
a
used too
fast
much
one and
water.
continuing
I always
to
did that when I
Yeah,
was a
ran
kid.
everywhere.
Yeah, whenever we did watercolor when I was a kid, I just had wet paper. That was all I ended up with. It's like, oh, let's do wet paper in art class today.
But we destroyed the ooze, and the ooze basically retreated into the drain.
No, it just died.
Oh, it just died. Oh,
Yeah, it just died.
Yeah.
I killed it, and then it just sort of.
I made a joke that it was coming together like a T2 Terminator,
shit.
but
You
that
should have
didn't
done
happen.
Yeah.
that would have been
In the
rad.
next episode, we fight
because-
Toka and
because-
Razor.
Like we said in the episode though, like Victor flourished, the fight was over.
Yeah.
Couldn't-
Yeah.
You couldn't pull that. Fight
And
was
we
already
were
over.
we were carted off as heroes,
Mhm.
except we weren't at all.
No, you were running
We ran-
away.
You mean
we
kind
ran
of like how
through
you were
police
carted
station.
off
Like
as
the
heroes at the
brave
beginning?
men we are.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
we turned tail and hid in the market, where we encountered the mystery shop.
And this is
Brave
this
Sir
is
Robin.
one of the keystones of season 3, if I must say, because this meme kept rolling.
I did this too early.
Yes.
I did it too early. I set up
You didn't do it
expectations
too
for the
early.
whole season. No,
I
I'm
felt
joking,
you
I'm
like you
joking.
did it
I'm
at the
joking.
exact right
This
moment.
was perfect.
Yeah,
You kidding
it
me?
was good.
Yes.
Y'all needed a shopping trip at what 123 episodes at this point. Like y'all needed a shopping trip, and I wanted to make it fun. So
And come on, that's like America's favorite pastime, shopping.
yeah,
It is.
Yes. So we did an entire episode where we shopped. Welcome
With
to
a
our
meme
Eldritch
lands
Horror
cat.
podcast.
Now the best part of this is, so in semi preparation,
Oh yeah.
Adam sent us images of like mystery items
Yeah.
in the shop. We have no idea what
He
these
just
things are.
sent
We
us
just
6
see
images
pictures.
with
Yeah.
no context at all. You just sent 6
yes,
pictures.
just images.
Yep.
One of them was a Donkey Kong tie.
And I was like, a Donkey Kong tie. And I was like, okay, that's probably for Victor. Probably. Because I don't think the gas mask is for Victor.
Like
So-
maybe
I
you
took
should
the bait.
post the set of pictures. Like I don't know if
Yeah,
you
I'll
want
have-
to do that in like Patreon or if you want to just do it in Discord or something.
Yeah.
But like just so you can see what we had to work with.
throw the pictures up
Like,
there.
I am absolutely for real when I say I have absolutely no idea.
No idea what
which
this
one
stuff
of
is
those
gonna be.
pictures could have possibly appealed to Alistair.
Yeah.
One of them was literally just a button. That was it. Just a button.
It was like an electrical box with a button on it.
Yeah.
That said tater tot.
Said tater tot.
Because I found a tater tot button. And by the way, the tater tot or the TikToks or the Tick Tots, the wet net or the dry net and the cooking spot were made by Dietrich Marie Bowie.
No shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He told us that.
She submitted
Or
those
I think
items.
he told me that the cooking spot.
I don't remember
Yeah.
that. Oh,
Mhm.
I'm glad I got one of those items.
Yes. All 3 of you got one of Dietrich's created items. Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't turn down the tie. Donkey Kong's tie.
Yeah.
Yes, but specifically, what about the tie was amazing.
Oh yeah, the tie can do several things.
Oh, did
I
it
don't
change
think
the
we've
monogram?
covered- I don't know if we've covered everything that the tie does at this point in the show.
Not
Is it-
yet. No.
Yeah, it
Not
does
yet.
some things, but I can get healed by bananas,
Mm-hmm.
which are nowhere. There are no bananas. So
Yeah.
thanks.
I
Adam.
mean, really,
Not at the moment.
really,
Um,
like the tie is just a fashion accessory. It's not going to come in handy at any point.
Mhm.
yeah.
There's no way that'll possibly be useful.
And it
Anyway.
also has a monogram on it because I forced that to happen. The change to be VS for Victor Stodge
The fact that it changed was pretty cool.
Instead of DK.
Yeah,
instead of DK. For whatever that stands
yeah,
for.
DK for Don Knotts.
Don Nods. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Don Nods.
Don
It just makes my eyes pop out of my head. When you put the tie on, your eyes pop out and your chin gets removed.
Um,
I love Don
I-
Nuts. The Ghost
got
and
the-
Mr. Chicken. If no one's ever seen that, watch that movie.
I have not seen that
It's
movie.
very fun.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant it was Dean Koontz.
Dean Koontz.
that's a good one. That would be a good one. Considering the
Considering the substance of our show.
So but we kind of glossed over the main event. So the owner of this mystery shop is this creepy
The main event.
tabaxi. And Adam
Now coined Meme Land's cat.
yeah, Meme Land. That is the Meme Land's cat. 'Cause it was so hard for me again to keep a straight face because you had it on lock every time you.
I'd been practicing it for weeks.
Yes, and I was just like,
Yes.
I couldn't stop it. Let's do it again. I don't know what it is about that, but it makes me chuckle every time. They just kept doing it over and over again.
My favorite part of that, because I made a clip today to put on TikTok, but so I've listened to it a bunch of times because I really liked it. Was whenever you secretly bought the TikToks, which is also really great to do put on TikTok, but and he just like he didn't understand why you were being secretive, so he was like going along with it and like handed it to you and winked at you and went, yes.
But yeah, Alistair bought a weird repellent net thing because he is afraid of water and stuff. And
Yeah.
I forgot you haggled the tie. You talked him down.
I did tell him.
Wait, he
The
haggled
worst
the
haggling
tie
ever.
incorrectly.
Yes.
Like, how about this lower
that's not
price?
how haggling
Okay,
works at
but
all.
Lower price. Even lower. Please, I'm poor. I don't know when I get paid because I have to destroy Eldritch beings before they put money in my bank account.
Don't worry about that first pitch. I totally can't pay that.
I had a big shopping list before because in the next episode when we went on the shopping spree, Victor
Yes.
picked up a good number of things, and I didn't want to like get rid of half the things on the list just to buy the tie. So
Yeah.
I just guilted Adam into lowering the price.
That's
I can't guilt him into much, but so when I can get away with it, I get away with it. I do it in character, and he can't turn Victor down because everyone loves Victor.
That's true. I haven't met a single
I
person.
think you rolled.
who-
Didn't you roll or something too?
I had to
he
roll
rolled a
check
persuasion
to get it
for
even
the second lowering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't met a single person alive that hates Victor.
I haven't either.
Mm-hmm.
No.
What about dead?
I'm not answering that question.
Oh wait, Victor's mom.
Oh, yeah.
Victor's mom. I was about to say that. I was about to say Victor's mom because he hate her.
Oh, ooh, ow.
After
Yeah.
she was dead.
Mm-hmm.
But he has the memories. He lives with those memories.
He lives with the memories of how much his mother hated him when he came home.
Mm-hmm. And then Alistair wants to buy what I assuming is Tolsha's umbrella, but does not have enough money.
That's the umbrella part of Dolce.
Yes.
He's part umbrella.
Yes, of course. You know, the umbrella part.
The umbrella part of that being. So yeah, we have to pass on that for now.
To be continued.
So I actually have a question. So I thought about that because like I have never known any kind of game where you get up into the millions in terms of wealth.
Well, that's
Is-
the
well,
technical.
also
this
keep
is
in mind that this is
hyperinflation.
credits.
Yeah.
10,000 gold, like or
Yeah.
20,000 gold.
Yeah.
because
But
it's
20,000
Yeah.
is still a lot, man.
Well, I mean, it is, but when you're talking about like, you know, high level items, it's really not that outlandish.
So I never thought of this before.
what is
ever.
it? It keeps you from getting rain on you, right?
Yeah.
An umbrella?
Yeah, that's worth.
Yes, that's what
20,000
umbrellas do.
It's
Yes.
worth 20,000 gold to Alistair.
Well, he
Hey,
said it was an eldritch umbrella.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it was
No,
also
it's
mentioned
special.
that it had spells that it could do. Or
Yeah.
It's Eldritch. It's Tolsha brand. It's like It's like a.
It's green.
No.
You
What's
just
the
can't
brand?
resist it.
I think it was
It's
purple.
green.
It's like a Prada umbrella. Like you don't buy it because it's an umbrella. You buy it because it's the brand.
You buy it for the brand.
I
And
don't
the brand
buy
is
it.
Eldritch.
I don't buy that.
And it's like a
Yes.
Louis Vuitton, but it's like horrible and green.
It's like when the fashion models walk out on the runway and they're holding an umbrella, but
They
they're
just
also
sprawl
wearing
out into
garbage.
this horrible tentacle monster,
Yeah.
and everyone's just like, "Oh, nice,
Yeah. They all clap politely.
I was
You're smacking the tentacles together.
I was watching White Chicks this week, and he tackles that guy that stole his bag. He's like, "All that for a bag?" And he's like, "It's not just a bag. It's Prada, bitch," or something like that.
Oh, I haven't watched that movie in a long
See,
time.
I haven't watched
Now
that
I feel like we
movie.
might have to actually design
It's on
items.
HBO Max.
Nice.
Like, I feel like we might have to design merch now that's like an Eldritch line of accessories.
Yeah.
That has to be like uncomfortable.
Oh, I want to make plushes of Steely's cats. Like the Steely's,
That would be so
the
great.
fan art from Steely.
That would be so great.
That would be cool.
Yeah, we'll make those after we make the Victor plushie that we talked about before.
Oh yeah, we did talk about the Victor plushie. The Victor plushie comes first.
It has precedent. Everyone wants a Victor
All right.
plushie.
I would want a Victor plushie.
Yeah. Get a
Although
little mech plushie of
I had,
Julian
and
now.
Don't take any offense to this, Steven. If I had the choice between a Victor plushie and a Man-Rose plushie, I would get the Man-Rose plushie.
I don't think that Steven can be mad about that.
Yeah.
I am offended, sir.
What? Okay, Max, would you rather have a Man-Rose plushie or a mech Julian plushie?
That's not fair. Don't
Wait,
you
wait.
can't do that.
Max wants
wait. Not a Mech
Mech
Julian
Julian
plushie.
Warhammer figure. That's what he wants.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, so
That-
now
that
you have
sounds
to
more
make
accurate.
that. You have to custom make a Warhammer figure now.
I could do that.
Or
I could do that pretty easily, actually.
a Julian mech model.
A Julian mech model.
Yeah.
If I took the Castellan robot from Adeptus Mechanicus, and then I grabbed, I could probably kit bash that. Yeah, I could do that. You joke, but I'm gonna do it now.
No, it's just
would
just
be
that I
pretty bad.
haven't heard the term kit bashing in a long time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't sew, so I'm not going to be making my own Victor plushie. So if any,
What if okay, so this is something I have been thinking about. What if I made figurines for everyone?
That'd be
of
pretty cool.
Oh
characters.
my.
that'd be
Yeah, that
pretty
would be cool.
Because I don't know
would
if
be
you could
cool.
Like
see
custom
back
make 'em.
there, but I've got quite the
Goomba.
hobby table starting to fill up. Oh yeah, Goomba.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need some more practice on doing some stuff. But yeah, I kind of was like entertaining the idea, like, be cool to have like a little figurine next to where you're recording, and be like, this is me.
Yeah. You know
No,
what?
that would be cool.
That would be.
What if you made a figure and then the first producer level patron gets the figure?
I could do that.
Yeah.
We could do like a raffle for the figure or something like that. We could do that. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Something like that.
I like the producer level patron.
Yeah.
Cruise
Like if
the
you're a
knowledge.
producer,
the
then
first
Max will
first
make
person
you,
who signs up. Yeah.
I will make you. I will make you a figure.
You know they're just going to ask for a Man-Rose figure.
The first one has to be a Julian figure. Then I'll make a Mandarin figure.
Do you really want
Okay,
to
so you
make
hear
your
that?
own
Everybody
figure
wants
just
to be
give
the
it away?
second person.
Let's all make two. I'll make two though.
Ah.
Actually, no, I probably can't make two. Warhammer figures are really expensive. It
Yeah.
costs a lot of money. But speaking of spending money, we do a shopping montage of buying future tech.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, you bought Future Tech, and
I bought Future Tech.
well, no, Victor bought some Future Tech too. Victor bought a headset because everyone else more or less has their Vox box built in, and Victor has to like reach in and grab it, and he always forgets it exists.
He's got a big bulky box. Yeah.
Yeah, so Victor bought a communication earpiece and
yes,
some garrote wire and a fire extinguisher and a lighter and fire extinguisher.
Such high
We
tech.
bought 3 fire extinguishers and I think 3 lighters. I don't remember.
Steven, those
I just
are
said that there were
all
high-tech
random
lighters,
and
too.
Weird items to buy. How
I got
would
a
that
metal
ever
detector.
be used?
I got
later?
a metal detector. I'm going to use it before the end of this campaign. I'm going to try really hard to find a good reason to use that metal detector.
Actually, no.
I don't know if it'll happen, but I'm going to try really hard, everybody. I'm going to try to put that metal
Holy
detector to
fuck!
good
I
use.
think where we are, you might be able to use it soon.
Possibly, but I forget where we are.
I remember.
I don't even remember what we're doing right now. in the actual
But we can't.
campaign.
We
I'm
can't
remember.
talk
focused
about it though.
this
So
stuff. I'm
I have
focused
to
on
ask
you-
season
Yeah, I know.
3.
I have to ask you how a certain object that we were trying to put together later on this season, what it was particularly made out of, because you could definitely use the metal detector on that.
I can't even remember what you're talking about. My brain is fog right now.
I'll message you later. I don't want to spoil it now.
Oh yeah, don't spoil anything.
But yeah, I bought a little micro submachine gun to do pew pew with and a shock baton because I wanted a shock baton.
I
think
considered
you
the
forgot
shock
about
baton.
your claw because of the shock baton.
Mm-hmm. And yeah,
Well, I mean, why claw when you have a shock baton?
Yeah.
Yes, and then
it's true. Yeah, and I just like I want a melee weapon now. I'm not gonna wait for claw, shock baton.
And then I put Alistair doesn't buy anything because he's a
Because
cat.
he's a cat.
That was the reason.
Well, I mean, it's
Pretty
true.
much.
Like, pretty much nothing applied to being a cat.
Which is funny in this society with like cats that have like tech hair and stuff. Like Alistair could have had like, tech hair.
You could have bought a robotic
Like Guy
thing that would-
McPherson.
that could have carried you around. You just like lounging like hedonism bot eating grapes. How delightfully decadent.
Don't feed your cat grapes.
We get in Nitz's van, which stranger danger first off.
Yes.
Yes, very much so.
Stiffy had any
Please,
candy.
please do not do this
don't
at home.
hop into random people's vans as a public service announcement. This is
Even if they
D&D.
say your mech is really cool.
Unless your mech is really cool. And explain that he needed help with a job, and in exchange for the job, he would give us the robot cat. And looking back on this, I have mixed feelings. Anyway, oh, and money, of course. There was
we
money.
get a cut of
Yes,
of
there was a
whatever
lot of
is
money.
made.
Yeah, well, the potential for a lot of money.
Yes.
Yes, the
Yeah,
potential.
he said
We
that there
were-
was a lot lot of money at stake.
Mhm.
So, and we just got to
So
get the
basically-
barrels.
Yeah, we had to steal barrels full of stuff,
Uh-huh.
chemicals, and we got paid for each barrel that we could bogart.
Yes. Yeah, that's
Heist?
the plan.
Mm-hmm. That was the plan.
Heist.
And we kind of go over the specifics, but
Yeah, we discussed how to do the plan, and then the plan starts, and we stop. We stopped. I guess this episode will come out the day after the last episode we're talking about, like normal, right, Adam?
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
a day after the
So-
125. Yeah.
So yeah, we stopped with Victor garrote wiring a truck driver.
and it's visceral.
Yeah, the last thing is like Victor's like, oh, just cooperate, and we won't, otherwise we'll have to take you out.
We
Like
literally
Victor,
go into
Victor is I feel like Victor got put in this situation and like, okay, we've got a plan, and then it started going wrong, and Victor just didn't know what to do.
Oh,
and
no.
He's trying.
You put yourself in that situation. Don't put that
I'm
on
so
us.
sorry.
No,
You volunteered.
Julian was pushing for
I'm
Victor
so
to try
sorry.
to transform,
Yeah,
which
but I
means you
can't-
have to get a piece of meat from this guy. And so Victor is trying to do his best to get a piece of meat to this guy. He doesn't want to very much, but he's trying. So if you enjoyed that scene,
And Alistair
enjoy
And Alistair helped.
the next episode very much. And we can discuss all of that later.
See,
But-
and this is the kind of
Not one of
The-
Victor's finest moments.
But this is the kind of fun that we can have if Alistair and Victor team up more often.
Yes,
true.
because Alistair and Victor teamed up. And Victor was smart, and he didn't go in there as himself. He turned into Bugbert.
Which I
Because
thought was hysterical.
yeah, well, I didn't want to be a tabaxi. We just met a tabaxi, and Victor was a little creeped out about it. And
I just want to bring you some fresh towels.
it's a great excuse. I don't know why a guy, just the bugbear, is, not room service, but like the turn down
Housekeeping.
service. Yeah, housekeeping. That's reasonable at a hotel. It's like, oh, let me get you some fresh towels. Oh, I was just on edge. I thought someone was going to get me. Yeah,
Just
I know. Sometimes you
unannounced,
think
some
that.
dude just shows up to you.
Now hold
You want some
still.
towels?
I know this is already cut. your
Yeah,
throat a
I
little
lost
bit, but
it.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
I lost it because I was like, "Are you really gonna get this guy towels?"
Well, that would have been a good way to get in the room. It was a good way to get in the room.
You almost got
It
shot.
was.
Yeah, but Victor would have survived getting shot. He's got at least 7
Oh.
HP, right? I forget how much he had at this point.
Did Alistair run into the room yet?
No.
No,
No,
yeah,
okay,
probably
okay.
not.
So
Alistair
Alistair's
trotted
just
into
sitting
the
in the
room.
hallway, just watching this. Yeah, that's what I meant. He trotted into the room,
Yeah,
door
he
closed.
trotted. He didn't run. He sort of just
Well, yeah. Just
trot. That's the
Pranced.
best
That
way
was
to
a
describe
prance.
it.
Yeah,
yeah,
like you do.
trotted.
Pranced into the room.
He pranced.
He pranced.
Like you do.
Oh, poor Victor. Victor doesn't want to do
And that's
bad
all
things. He doesn't want to do
And when
bad
you
things.
do, they're horrifying.
He's not good at it either. He's terrible
he's
at it.
not.
He feels horrible about it. But sometimes you gotta do a
Just
barrel
don't
heist.
worry about it.
Sometimes
Everything will
you
be
gotta choke a
all
bitch.
everything will be all better next episode. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It'll be
everything
fine.
It's all wholesome
It'll be
family
fine.
values from here on out.
And Nitz and Julian are just watching on the cameras.
No, they're not watching on the cameras. They can't see because
Yes, they are.
No, the cameras are only in the hallway. There's no camera in the room.
No, that's what I'm saying. They were watching in the
watching it
hallway,
from
and they
his little
watch
TV
they
thing.
watch you walk in. They watch Bugbert walk in, and then they watch Alistair just
Yeah,
prance
go in. Yeah.
all nonchalant.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile,
the
in
door
one of the
closes.
outros, I go out and get sushi from like a random like vendor cart.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, that's season 3 thus far.
Yes, it is.
First month, August 2021.
1 month of season 3.
I can't believe it feels like it's been longer since we did this.
Yes.
It feels like it's been a year since we recorded this particular bit.
Yes.
You
well,
mean a morons?
No, well, yeah, morons, yes, but like
Yeah.
when we were playing this out, it felt like
Oh.
a very long time ago.
no, we
Oh
haven't
well, yeah,
done a
yeah.
moron
When we
since
played
what,
that out,
April?
it was
Yeah,
half
April.
a year.
April, May.
You're
It's
half
6
right.
months.
April.
Yeah, half a
It's
year.
been 4 months.
You're half
Half
right.
a year.
Yeah. Whew. Goodness gracious.
Shit. You know what we also forgot?
Well, we haven't.
Questions. I forgot to ask for questions from morons.
Whatever.
No,
that's
we
their
usually
fault
do
now. We've got our
questions
own thing.
for
There's
the
an Ask the
end of
Morons
season.
channel. No one posted anything. So you guys didn't ask any questions, guys.
Yeah.
I know. I was
We
busy.
love
it's
you.
okay.
We want to answer your questions.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's just hard to do a question and answer section without questions.
Ask us
To
questions.
be honest,
personal, deep, uncomfortable questions.
we usually only do questions on like end of season.
well, if we got questions more often, I'm sure we would do them.
Yes, if we did get more questions more often, we would do them
Yes.
monthly.
But maybe next month.
Maybe next month.
Mm-hmm.
We'd love to
As
answer your
more
questions.
people as more people join in and start joining our Discord. Talk
So,
to
we
us,
need to.
maybe.
Yeah, I think this will be the first Morons in which we pimp out the Discord.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
But most
Yeah, because
important,
we did that at 45 minutes.
which Bill Murray character is each of our characters?
But now that's
Characters
an
that
interesting
Bill
one.
Murray
Which
has
Bill
played.
Murray character?
Oh,
We're skipping franchises now. This is season 3. Now we're doing.
I'm going to
actor
go ahead and
roles.
say that Alistair. I'm going to go ahead and say that Alistair is Venkman.
I can
damn
see
it! That's what I was gonna pick.
Yeah.
I mean, like between the lasers, just the general. Well, I don't know. It's Bill Murray. Every attitude works.
Yeah.
It's true.
But Venkman
I don't know.
more than a lot of. No. It depends on where you are in the movie, because I would say
Well, that's true.
that Alistair might be Phil Connors from Groundhog Day at the beginning of the movie.
I would say that.
Like when he's doing
Okay,
the weather
okay,
report.
I can believe that.
That's what I was
and-
going to say. Phil Connors for Alistair.
Yeah, like the
I can believe that.
first day of Groundhog Day. That's Alistair. You know.
The
Well, no,
very
hold
first
on.
day
No,
of Groundhog
that's
Day.
not it. Alistair is Garfield.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Well, didn't we already do Garfield though?
Did we?
I think we did. I mean,
But
technically, we
Bill
already did
Murray was a
Ghostbusters, but
Garfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
I feel like that's too easy though.
But I still stand by Phil Connors.
Yeah.
I don't know. First day Phil Connors. I think I agree with that.
Yeah. And then I don't know about Julian. I guess Julian could be Peter Venkman, but Peter Venkman didn't really have. Peter Venkman was just more sarcasm incarnate.
I don't know.
He wasn't really mean spirited. You have to find a mean spirited.
I know. What was his name from Scrooged?
Frank Cross.
Frank Cross. There
Yes.
Yeah.
Your
I was thinking of a more
pre-Christmas
recent
morning,
movie.
Frank Cross. And then I think Victor might be Bob Wiley from What About Bob?
I don't know. I was
'Cause
thinking for
he hangs
Victor,
around people who
like
hate him.
Bill Murray as himself in Zombieland.
Possibly. Or
you could do Bill Murray as himself in Space Jam.
just kind of is
Julian.
there because he knows the producer.
For Julian, I was actually thinking of a more recent movie, St. Vincent, and him being Vince.
I have not seen that movie.
No, I haven't seen that one either.
It is a really good movie.
But I knowing what I do from the trailer, I think it makes sense.
Yeah, he's an asshole, but he's got a good heart. But he's very hard on the
that makes
outside,
sense.
and I think Julian definitely matches that.
I will have to watch this.
It was on Pluto TV, and I watched it like 15 times while it was on there.
I'm reading the synopsis real fast. Okay, yeah.
No,
I could see that.
based on what
could
I
see
know about
that.
the movie, that seems to make sense. I don't know. I just watched What About Bob recently, and I just see
I
Bob.
love that is my favorite.
Yeah, I see Victor as Bob, and like Julian is like whatever Richard Dreyfuss's character's name was. Just like he won't go away. He just hangs around him, and he likes him so much, and he's just like, leave me alone. Don't bother me.
I'm on vacation.
I'm sailing.
Baby steps onto the
I
bus.
sail.
I'm sailing.
Well, or you could be well, it's not Bill Murray, but it's from the movie. You'd be Needle Nose Ned. Hey, you remember me? It's Ned.
Ryerson.
Oh.
Come on,
I
buddy.
don't know.
Case
Maybe
Western High.
Victor could be like a Steve Zissou.
Steve Zissou. Maybe. I don't know. No, he's really melancholy though. I don't know if Victor's.
I mean, I don't know. It's just I feel like Victor could totally fit into like God, I can't
I don't
think
have
of
his
the guy's name
IMDb pulled up. Maybe I should do
Wait,
that.
wait, hold on. I know what character Julian would play. He's going to, or what what Bill Murray character Julian would play. He would play untitled Wes Anderson film coming soon.
That's no, not meatballs.
So just know the next Wes
Ghostbusters
Anderson
2.
film.
All right. I think that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah,
we're about it. We're about at critical.
yeah. I don't know what
Morons
Bill Murray's
capacity.
character in Aloha was, so I
never saw Aloha.
I didn't either. No one saw Aloha. Everyone just got mad about it.
What, people got mad about it?
No,
Yeah.
I never saw it.
What?
Like Emma Stone played someone who is like part Japanese, which doesn't make sense because she's not part Japanese.
Oh.
Something like that. I don't know. You can cut this out if you want, Adam. I don't know anything about the movie except that.
Yeah.
And it's in
if we were
Hawaii.
going to listen to some more opinions about Emma Stone being in movies, where would I go, Steven?
I don't know. Probably some like movie podcast that talks about Emma Stone movies.
Okay, that's a good answer. Where would I go if I wanted to look at and see new stuff about this particular show?
Oh, this show. You would go to watchbugsdie.com.
No, that's not that. Steven,
That can't
be real
possibly
Okay,
be
fine.
right now.
You need to go to memethedream.com.
You know, you have like what's the 24th? You have 7 days to make that reality.
Balls in your court, Adam. You would go to mikesandmonsters.com. That is where our show is found.
Don't you mean Mike and Monsters?
No, it's Mikes and Monsters.
Oh, that's weird.
Remember,
I
you
know why I
don't say
thought that.
Rophone. You don't put Rophone in there. It's MIC, and then you skip Rophone and go straight to S. I'm going to run this joke into the
There is
ground.
no Rophone here.
Oh,
No Rophone.
and what would I find if I skip the Rophone?
You would find Microphone and Monsters Productions, so you can see everything about this show, Microphones and Monsters. You can also see another one of our productions, Stick Shift Incorporated.
That's right.
Mhm.
And there's all sorts of stuff on there for both of our current shows and any future shows that are going to come up.
Are you trying to tell me that we would create potentially new shows in the future?
It's possible.
Like
I don't
some
know.
kind
I'm
of
not
show
in
of-
charge of things
Of
like
possibly Julian and Victor reviewing movies.
that. Yeah. We're going to do our movie show where it's just
Wait, are we going to do that as our
in
characters?
character. Oh, that would be even worse.
As Victor.
Oh.
We could just record a commentary for a movie as Victor and Julian. We could get Richard in there as Alistair
There you go.
too, and we could do like our own microphone
you're gonna-
and
you-
monster
you-
theater.
hate
You're
me
gonna
for
wake
this.
Alistair up?
I found out a name for that. You ready for this?
What?
Dread Letter Media.
Let's not steal their stuff.
Is that taken?
The second we compare ourselves to them, we just look awful.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But yeah, there's all sorts of cool stuff on there. So you can there's about me pages for the cast members. There's fan art. There's our shop linked to our Patreon. All the different social media accounts we have. We've got the TikTok thing. Adam does that. I don't do that.
We do have TikTok thing, yes.
I do all of them.
Adam,
And that is also
Media
true.
Man.
Yep.
Adam is everything. It's all Adam.
And if you were to join the Patreon, you get access to things like Patreon channel, or has been updated as of this recording, the super crazy Patreon channel for our special patrons.
Yes.
Thank you for updating that, Adam.
Oh, did he actually do it?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Max.
is
He's gonna be
awesome.
so confused.
Only one person can see it.
You also get access
Besides us.
to the entirety of Stick Shift Incorporated.
Mm-hmm.
You get access to our special productions, like our Christmas one shot, the Session Zero, which was the birthplace of Microphones and Monsters.
Oh, to be fair though, the Christmas special anyone can listen to. The
that's
patrons
right,
get
that's
to
right, that's
hear us screwing up constantly.
Yes.
And
Which is some of the
uncut,
funniest
yeah.
stuff. There was a
getting
hint of it in the preview.
really loopy.
The preview episode where we recently had a preview episode where you can preview some of the patron content. You sort of whet your appetite.
There's six different episodes, and there's more than that.
Yeah.
and you get to hear us really struggle as we go on like 5 hours of gaming.
Yeah, it was
Straight. Oh man,
it's good stuff. The longer you listen to that, the more ridiculous it gets, and the more stuff Adam had to cut out for the actual release so that we could stay in character.
I shrunk that down to 5 episodes.
Yeah.
which is impressive.
Yep. So tons of cool patron content on there. There's original stuff that I've done that Max has done that
Or
that
I'm
Richard's
working
done.
on that will be done.
Yes.
I mean, there's already stuff on there from each of us.
Yep. Hey, even Alistair's solo episode is on there.
Yep.
That one's the most recent one, right? Oh no, the Alistair solo
No.
episode. So that was the Alistair backstory episode, sort of a
Oh,
session,
you're talking about that one. Yeah, that one's
session
on there.
-1.
If you want to hear
-1.
Yes, -1.
hear a glimpse of what our original thoughts on starting the show were.
Yeah,
I did take out some stuff though that didn't make sense, so so it still applies.
so it's still it's
but
like
yeah.
soft canon.
It's like
Yeah.
soft canon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Microphones. What if?
We'll do it. We'll do it sometime, and it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
Like you should hear some of the what
Dr.
if
Victor Stodge.
Oh,
you should hear
He's the
some of
exact same character, he
the
just went to medical
conversations that Adam and I have had about what ifs.
and became a successful doctor.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Julian, no.
Hold on, I didn't hear you, Richard.
He doesn't need Provolone. He needs something else.
No, but like seriously, y'all should hear some of the what if conversations Adam and I have had.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple stuff shot my way too.
Stuff gets kind of crazy.
I think we mentioned it, but I'll go ahead and reiterate it. Ad-free listening on Patreon.
Yes.
Yes.
For all of our shows, current and future shows. So
Yeah, I mean, we
So right
appreciate
now, there's already 2
anyone
shows.
who's listening to the episodes with ads, obviously, because you're listening to it. But
And you're supporting us.
that does help
Yes.
support us.
that is listening is supporting. Yes.
But if you're like me, the ads are annoying sometimes. You know, we know. We support.
Sometimes
our,
they're
sponsors, obviously,
hilarious.
Some
Yes.
powdered donut.
or when you get ads about like fungicide for corn farmers.
Yes.
Yeah, and I've
Some
been
really
getting-
well
I
targeted
got a Spanish
ads.
language one the other day. That was fun. I don't speak
You gotta
Spanish.
protect your kernel, man.
Oh, or when you get the same one 3 times in a row.
Yes.
That I
Gotta
don't
love those.
like. I don't understand that.
Liberty.
They've been getting better though.
We should probably cut out the part
They've
where
been
we're
getting
bad-mouthing
better.
the people who are on the ads. We should probably actually cut that out. You don't want to get in trouble. Everyone knows what ads are, and so we not everyone wants to listen to them, and the immersion in the episodes is way better when you can go straight into it, and come straight out, and it, sometimes there's that like high volume ad after the credits, music softly, twinkles out of existence, and all of a sudden something's loud. So
and on your big binges, that saves you like a few minutes an episode.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it saves a good number of minutes. So definitely check that out.
I mean, a handful of episodes, and you save yourself a whole nother episode.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're paying for the fancy Hulu instead of the regular Hulu. That's
The fancy.
Exactly.
The bougie.
Yeah, so if
Hulu.
you want to feel bougie, just become
should call it.
one of our Patreons.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, in all seriousness, oh my God, I can't speak right. In all seriousness, like we appreciate any support
totally.
that we get.
Absolutely.
So,
Yep.
but we joke about a lot of stuff, but like we just love that people are listening. We love that people want to help support us, whether you're supporting us by listening to our ads or leaving us reviews or giving us money on Patreon.
Or drawing us fan art.
Or drawing us fan art.
Fan
Yes.
art.
Talking to us, getting on our Discord and talking with us. Like we love it. So
Absolutely.
We're real people like you.
you don't have to spend money
tell
to support
If
us.
you're in the same situation as Victor, how would you incapacitate Path?
I mean, I did just get the garrote wire, you know. That's probably the best way to
I mean,
take
yeah,
him down,
I mean, he
right?
just bought it. He's got to use it, right?
Well, I mean, you're also like a monk. You could do like a chokehold and use your martial arts prowess.
Stunning blow.
I don't know how to do
Stunning
that stuff.
strike.
Stunning strike, yeah.
Yeah, but since when has that worked?
I hit harder that way. I don't know how much HP Path has. I don't actually
You
want to
just
kill him.
punch him and he explodes.
Yeah.
What punch?
Well, no.
Oh,
Now
Nat
I gotta
20.
carry him out in a bowl. You know?
No, okay, no,
Flurry
no,
of-
no, we're
flurry
going
of
off on a
stuns.
tangent,
Path
but in
with
all
a spoon.
seriousness, if you punched him and it exploded, you could still probably take what was left and then still get the knowledge, right?
Oh yeah, there would totally be stuff left behind for
Totally.
him to
Yeah,
eat.
Totally,
I don't want
totally.
to do that.
You
Victor's
just scoop up some path.
He would still have to use a
caviar,
key.
Victor's a
throw
nice
like
guy.
a little tostada or
Nice
something.
guy. He doesn't
be
want to do
fine.
it. He's a nice guy.
He would still have to use a key though, because he wouldn't be dead for 24 hours.
Lawful good. Lawful good. Lawful good. Lawful good.
He tries his best. He really does. It's a dirty world, so you got to get dirty sometimes. What? I'm gonna see a quote. I'm gonna see a quote with my name on it out there. It's a quote. It's a dirty.
It's a dirty world.
So you got to get dirty sometimes. Steven Sides.
I want to see the meme of the virgin lawful good versus the Chad chaotic neutral. All right.
All music.
How do we end this thing? All
in this
music is
episode.
written and produced by Marco Mazzei at Fallen Highway Studios, and
No, that's
No,
it.
that's it.
No, we're not using any of the other
Wait,
music.
we only
mention
got
music
intro and
when we
outro
use
music
it
in this.
the show, and we mentioned Marco Mazzei and Fallen Highway Studios because it's literally our theme music. So there's no and.
oh, damn it!
And you did specify
Although
this episode.
I did do
Unless you
music
want to throw
for
in a clip of some of the other
Patreon
music.
episodes, that I made.
Yes.
So if you're interested in whether I have any ability at all, you can check that out.
You have
Oh,
tons of ability.
Also,
Nah.
also before we go, we passed over 2,000 downloads this month for the first time
Awesome.
Oh yeah, we
ever.
did.
On the return of season 3.
And as of this recording, we still have like a week to go,
Yeah.
which is incredible.
Which
thank
we're
you.
less than 200 at this time we're less than 200 away from 20,000 total downloads. So by the time this releases, we should be over 20,000.
We should be, unless everyone stops
which
listening tomorrow.
is amazing.
Yeah,
No.
Like
everybody hates us.
seriously, huge thanks for that.
Thank
Yes,
you
thank you
so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, we love you all.
as
Thank you
friends.
for letting me be. Thank you for letting me be dumb and stupid in front of a microphone on the internet. You have no idea how fun this actually is.
It
So
is
true.
a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's
Bye,
the
everybody.
Morons, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
We're done
I'm
now.
pushing the button that's not record.
Play.